This dish is called Kitchery. It's also known as mung beans and rice, or Dahl, which are split pulses, or legumes. So peas, basically. Um, Anyway, this is an Indian dish. It's Ayurvedic. It's easy on the digestive system. It's super nourishing and it's delicious. And you can do all sorts of different varieties of spices and vegetables in this dish. So we got some garlic going. We're running some ginger through a microplane to make it just super fine and light and misty. The recipe doesn't necessarily call for garnishes, but Kitchari can be served with anything. So if you have something to use as a garnish, definitely use it. This is, I think that this is cilantro and mint, and then I've got some green onions. So I'm just going to keep those on the side and put them right on the top. So get some sesame oil here. You can use any oil you like, or coconut oil. And I'm going to bring this little stock pot to medium-high heat and add in the onions, add some salt, and cook that for a couple minutes covered until it's translucent. You don't want it to burn, you just want it to be see-through. So add a little bit more oil in this divot you created and add the garlic and cook that for 1 to 2 minutes or until it's fragrant. At that point, and you might need a little bit more oil so that you can really cook it and get it integrated. So add the ginger, and that might also need a little bit more oil, and throw in all of the spices. Getting ready to throw in the mung beans, but first I want to throw in some greens, and you can use spinach or arugula or kale, or skip it. You could use carrots, peppers, whatever vegetable you have. But then throw the mung beans on top and add the water or the broth. Bring that to a boil and simmer covered for around 40 minutes or until it's tender. You may need to add a little bit more broth or water. Just watch it, stir it occasionally. I'm making brown rice, and that is generally a 1 to 2 ratio. So that's 1 part rice and 2 parts liquid. I had this, I worked in a Chinese restaurant, and they were always like, bring the water up to the middle of the base of your hand. So I don't do that every time, but that's sort of my thing, my go-to to check sometimes. I add a little bit of coconut oil or other fat like butter or olive oil and a little salt. Cook that for 45 minutes and then fluff it lightly. Kitchery is normally made in 1 pot together, but I like the textures of them cooked separate, so that's what I do, but you could cook it all in the same pot. So plate it, add your rice, add your kitchery. I think lemon is essential here. I love it so much to give it some tang. Add your garnishes, and then I also like to top it off with some red pepper flakes for some more heat. And you can find the recipe on eatsimplefood.com.